Welcome back to Character Select, where
we are in a sandstorm on Mars.
No, remember how the time gates work? Different time period, same place.
Same location. So, the world just got completely screwed.
Also, they actually have guns for sale here, which is good.
They had guns for sale in the past, too.
I know.
Which is really weird. Oh, you should equip the maiden suit on Chrono.
I can't, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so
he's not into cross-dressing?
No, he's not Cloud.
It's too bad.
Sell some of these weapons here.
Yes, Celator! 2 bronze helms and a bronze mail.
Also, this particular part of the game is super depressing. So
I could already tell. Like, I assume we're gonna hear about how terrible everything went because of our actions.
Sort of. Ever heard? This is Trandome. What are you talking about? You're looking for food, you lose. This is an Enertron. You get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, and it still leaves you hungry. That doesn't actually describe what the Enertron does. The Enertron makes sure that you will survive, regardless of whether or not you've eaten recently.
Everyone here is starving.
Yes. But as long as they keep using the Enertron, they will not die.
That is horrifying.
Isn't it?
This is like a Doctor Who episode.
Oh, it gets worse, trust me.
Oh, do they all turn into, like, crazy flying helicopter robots?
No.
The Bangor Dome.
Apparently it's in Maine.
These
guys steal tonics from me, so you're not supposed to run into them.
I hate thieves in RPGs.
You also can't actually attack them?
Well, what's the point?
Yeah, pretty much.
The hell?
Octopods
and man-eaters.
Meat eaters. Meat eaters.
Yeah, whatever.
Meat eaters heal, so I gotta kill them first.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Thanks, V.
Is that his shtick?
Apparently. You said it while we were playing through Castle Crashers. I think I blurted it out. That was before I had Jim take over the editing. Actually,
the enemies actually have a lot more health now.
They're also more resistant to physical damage. One of the guys...
Luca go after them.
I don't know if you noticed, there was a guy in the in Trandome that basically said, we're pretty sure there's food in the next dome past these ruins, but you gotta get...
That's the one you just came out of, right?
Yeah. Well, the ruins that I'm currently trying to cross now, he says there's possibly food in the dome beyond these ruins, but the monsters here don't react really to guns and blades. Which is accurate, because they don't take a lot of damage from what I do. Unless I use
What the hell?
It's a crater.
The walking barnacle.
Also, Flame Toss hits everything.
Nice. These things look like Pokemon. I could see a Pokemon that looks like that.
Yeah, but it's because they make Pokemon out of fucking everything.
Oh,
they made Pokemon
man.
out of a fucking chandelier.
A chandelier is fucking awesome. You shut your whore mouth.
No, my favorite Pokemon actually in X and Y is not Aegislash, but Double Slash.
Doublade.
Doublade, yes, because I haven't gotten Aegislash yet.
Oh, I was so disappointed with that series of Pokemon. I thought it was going to be like a split evolution. You know, if it had the higher defense, it would evolve into Aegislash.
Yeah.
And if it had the higher attack, it would evolve into Doublade. but
It's...
no, it's just it'll always go into Aegislash and.
Well, if you have it equipped with a certain item, which I never found.
That is its evolution. I mean, you never keep them at their second evolution.
Yeah. Although...
Did she hit that thing with a spoon?
No, she used the butt of her crossbow.
No.
Yeah, it's, because they're the only ranged characters in the game, they have specific animations for when the enemies are too close to them.
Gotcha.
Marley will just hit it with the butt of her crossbow, and Luca will pull out a hammer and smack it. For the exact same amount of damage as her crossbow and hammer. Or her gun, I should say.
Thankfully.
Hey look, another load sword.
Now back to Pokemon.
Why?
Oh, they stole a tonic from me.
Oh, fuck them. Load bow, shit. Forgot about that. Greetings. Why are we talking about Pokemon again?
We're gonna talk about the worst Pokemon decision ever.
Love Disc?
Klefki.
Isn't Klefki actually a really good type matchup?
Yeah, but it's a goddamn keychain.
Yeah, and?
Talking about making Pokemon out of everything, and they made a keychain.
Are you really surprised at this point? I mean...
They have some interesting ideas. And actually,
you have some
at this
interesting
point,
ideas, sir, and I would like to subscribe to your newsletter.
people even have newsletters anymore?
They have email
Do
newsletters.
the kids these days even know what we're talking about?
With Pokemon?
No, with newsletters.
Dude, what the fuck do you think emails are called? They're called fucking newsletters.
No, they aren't.
When they're coming from a company, they're called newsletters.
Nobody gets newsletters anymore.
It's because nobody reads news.
It's like having your website part of a web group. Nobody remembers
I'm sorry,
that
I tried
shit.
to actually come up with a counter to that, then I was like, oh my god, web groups. Actually, I need to kill these things.
More XP.
Well, I need to get Marley's second.
Still?
Well, the thing is, once you unlock the second technique for each character, or at least for Chrono, Luca, and Marley, they don't get any more tech points.
That seems kind of silly.
Well, there's a very specific reason for that, which we'll
Get to
explore later.
eventually.
Yep.
I love how those things are just sticking out their tongues like, screw you guys.
Akira Toriyama!
Say that like it's an explanation.
It is! Actually.
The hell?
They're shadows.
They're like gooey ghost, horrible things.
Except they have one hit point, and they are almost impossible to hit. They actually are functionally impossible to hit. Because even when you hit them, you don't hit them. You have to use a technique to kill them.
Wow. What if you go into the fight with no MP?
Well,
No.
then you can run away. There is actually a runaway mechanic in this game that I don't think anybody ever really uses.
This game's so easy.
Well, no, it's not really
What
easy.
the hell was that thing?
What? Oh,
Giant dead fetus?
it's a mutant. It is literally called a mutant.
Giant dead mutant fetus?
Sure.
It's like that D&D monster, the Atropol. You ever seen that thing?
No.
It's the fetus of a dead god that has been turned into an undead creature.
Ew.
Uh-huh. And it's like gargantuan. It's very creepy.
Sounds it. Chrono's running out of MP because I used Cyclone like a doofus.
And you missed them with it, too.
Yeah, well. Cyclone is a physical attack, and Slash is technically a magical attack. But it's a magical attack that does physical damage. It's weird, I don't get it. It's a physical attack that does magical damage.
No, I'm not gonna push it. I'll just accept it and move on.
As well you should, sir. As well you should. And murder, death, kill.
Wow.
That's why positioning is so important.
And you can't control it at all.
Nope. You can control what attacks you use. Mutant! I hate mutants. They have like 300 hit points.
Oh god.
They're also really big. They kick
Got
up their
a watermelon on its head. Turnip body or tomato body.
I don't know if all the monsters were actually designed by Akira Toriyama. Also, they drain hit points. It's kind of jerk-ass move.
Oh yeah, that, you know, of course it does. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I seriously don't know if Akira Toriyama designed all the monsters too, but I think he had a pretty good hand in most of them. And we're through the ruins!
Huzzah! That wasn't that much problem. Why don't these guys just...
They haven't eaten in centuries. Literally.
Well, on the other side of here, there's food, right?
We still don't know
food in here.
We are.
Eris Dome.
Well, that's what they said.
The Arrakis Dome. You can find all sorts of spices in here.
You there. Where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. People who can beat up those freaky mutants. Daddy's gonna bring us some food. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. There's an old factory site. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off Death Peak. Did you really come from the dome to the west? Yes. Not that I really care. Jerk.
Yeah, there's nothing to the west except more clones of you guys.
Good old Enetron. HVMP restored, but you're still hungry.
God, that would be the worst.
Yeah, I know, right? These people literally have not eaten for most of their lives.
What's this, food? Oh, such a luxury. I can't wait to get my hands on a Twinkie next year.
Next decade. So you talk to this guy. Pardon me, I'm Doan. I'm the descendant of the director of this info center. In the basement there's a huge computer and storage center for food, but we can't get through because of the robot guards. It's a pity. Alright. Well, maybe we can use the computer to find another time portal out of here. You going down below?
Yeah.
Of course. But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta try, right?
We're the main characters of a video game. We will return.
In theory. So I can't go to the right because the floor is busted. So
Right.
gotta
I
go.
can see that, sorta.
Looks like a
Yeah,
statue.
just run across these girders. Nothing bad could ever happen.
Warning, anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked.
Oh, that's helpful.
So let's go to the stockroom.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with this.
Oh god! What's going on? Let's go. Let's smash the shit out of this robot, I guess. So attacking the main robot directly is a bad idea.
Oh yeah, in any game where there are, like, little things going around a big thing, you kill the little things first.
So what we're gonna do is... you attack that bit, you wait for Chrono, because they have a dual technique called Aura Whirl. She has a technique called Aura that restores some HP to a single character. Aura Whirl restores it to everybody. It's fantastic.
Huzzah! Of course, the girl has to be the healer.
She's like the best healer in the game, I think?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't even think. She's the best healer in the game, bar none.
God forbid, she'd be a good swordsman.
Well, she's also kind of an action girl. She's just not really a physical fighter. Which is okay. It's okay.
I mean, come on. It's anime-like, so can't really even blame the physiques.
Yeah.
'Cause all the guys look like girls anyway.
Now let's fight like men, and women who dress like men.
And men who dress like women.
Oh, it's a quote from Final Fantasy V.
Yet another game I haven't played.
It's so good. Final Fantasy V was one of those games that... so you haven't played Final Fantasy IV, right?
Right.
You haven't played Final Fantasy VI.
No, I heard 6 was one of the best.
6 is one of the best, easily. But suffice to say, the plot to 4 and the plot to 6 are both extremely, utterly depressing. Like, terribly depressing. Like, bad shit happens to everybody all the time. And tries to crush their spirits every single moment of the day. 5 was basically the breather between the epically soul-crushing 4 and 6. So it was really hilarious. And then it had moments of, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And then it immediately turned around with something funny happening.
They were the Doctor Who Final Fantasies?
I guess so. Yeah, that's a pretty apt description. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy has never actually really been... Okay, a lot of people don't actually know this, but Final Fantasy has never really been a happy-go-lucky series.
Right, there's always some depressing... Well, I mean, that's the thing with, like, a lot of fantasy and just games, you know, it's... Like, conflict. There's gonna be conflict.
Well, let me put it this way. Final Fantasy II, and I'm gonna tell you this because you're probably never gonna play it, let's be honest.
Right, unless we play it on CharacterSelect.
Yeah, possibly. Probably not, because the mechanics of that game are garbage. But Final Fantasy II, the game starts with you trying to run away from your hometown that is burning down because the Empire invaded it after killing your parents, or during which they killed your parents. And you get separated from your lifelong friend, and find out at the end of the game that he became the ultimate bad guy's second-in-command. Willingly. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And next time on Character Select, we'll discuss some more fucked up shit. Because this shit ain't getting any brighter, folks. It's just gonna get worse.